Ashamed, humiliated, disgraced. Those are words former Michigan Supreme Court Justice Diane Hathaway used to describe herself today, minutes before finding out she'll spend up to a year in prison.
Her conviction on bank fraud charges is a direct result of a 7 Action News investigation, and Ross Jones is live right outside federal court in Ann Arbor tonight. Ross, what a fall from grace.
Indeed, Carolyn, Dave, good evening. Diane Hathaway used to hand down prison sentences, and today, well, she got one of her own. But will she serve out her entire term? Well, tonight, legal experts say no. The dark clouds hanging over federal court this morning probably looked familiar to former Justice Diane Hathaway. The last year of her life has been mired in controversy, and today she learned her long nightmare isn't quite over. She was sentenced to 1 year and 1 day in federal prison and $90,000 in restitution.
Your Honor, is this a sentence you would have handed down?
Her sentence comes as a direct result of a 7 Action News investigation exposing Hathaway's false pleas of poverty to her bank, ING. She hid more than $1 million she had in homes and bank accounts while asking her lender to forgive more than $650,000 in mortgage debt. She said nothing outside court today, but inside she nearly broke down. Before Judge John O'Mara sentenced her, she asked for forgiveness. "I stand before you a broken person," she said. "I take full responsibility for my actions. I was having personal issues, but that is no excuse." Judge O'Mara gave Hathaway a lighter sentence than he could have. She was facing up to 18 months, but still not the slap on the wrist her lawyer was asking for.
Nobody wants to go to jail, obviously. So that's not the issue. But I'm not going to criticize the judge.
But he may have done Hathaway a favor of sorts. By sentencing her to more than a year in prison, we've learned she'll be eligible for up to about 2 months off her final sentence. It's a decision to be made by the Bureau of Prisons, but legal experts say that the shorter sentence is virtually guaranteed. Even so, her lawyer insists that the community would be better served if his client was allowed to walk free.
She's going to waste however long she's there. It's going to be a waste. She's going to sit. You know, it's adult daycare. That's what it is.
So in all likelihood, Hathaway will spend probably about 8 months in prison, but the far greater punishment than that is likely what has already happened to her reputation. As her lawyer put it today, this woman spent decades as a public servant, and only this is what people will probably remember about her. Carolyn?
Certainly the judge sending a strong message today. Ross, we saw Hathaway's husband with her in court today, but were any other family members or friends by her side trying to support her?
That was interesting, Carolyn. Her lawyer said that Hathaway asked that her friends and other family members stay home. She said she did not want to subject them to the media scrutiny that she has been under for the better part of the last year, and said she has been responsible for enough anguish in their life. She did not want to be responsible for just a little bit more.
All right, Ross, thank you so much for the live report. Great reporting on this story.